Morning guys, this is Heino. This is my 1 month update. I would have done an update on Monday, it's Wednesday the 2nd of June, but I extended my update with 2 days because I wanted to do a 1 month update, so I didn't want to do one on Monday and then Wednesday again. So this is the front view, and then there's the one side view. Sure this will make a difference. The light's a bit bad here, so I'll move over a bit like that, and then a little bit at the front for the shape to drop on the back side, and then the back. Okay, so the last week has been very interesting. I started training vigorously again. From last week, for the week of last week, I trained a total of 500 kilometers, just a little bit over 500 kilometers, and that is about 313 miles that I rode, mainly mountain bike, so it's been really tough doing soils and trails and all of that. And on Saturday, I did 4.5 hours on the mountain bike, which was really tough. Now there's something interesting that happened, which I'll tell you about just now. I just want to go into the figures a bit. I made some notes here. So it's the official 1 month update. Day one, when I started, I weighed 148.4 kilograms or 326.4 pounds. I've lost exactly 8 kilograms so far, or 17.6 pounds. My weight at the moment is 140.4 kilograms or 308.9 pounds. Since last week Wednesday, I just extended it with 2 days to be sure that it's an accurate figure. Until today I lost 200 grams or just about half a pound. I've really been trying to break the 140 kilogram mark. Last week on the 24th I actually broke that and I went under. I weighed 139.8 I think, about half a kilo less than I weigh at the moment. Very funny, last week there was sun, it was very sunny and everything where we stay, and yes, when I look at myself on the screen I'm so bloody ashamed, but that will change in time. Anyway, I really worked very hard on the bike, and believe it or not, on Wednesday my weight was 138.4, and then from Wednesday onwards I was able to spend hectic time on the bicycle, and my weight actually went up with 3 kilograms or about 7 pounds in a matter of 3 days. It really got me negative. I was so negative. I wanted to just give up because I felt that my discipline is 100%. There's not 1 gram of sugar in my system. There's not 1 carb in my system. I know that for 4 weeks, up until that point, almost a month, there was not 1. I've been 100% committed on this diet, because it doesn't feel like a diet, it's just a new lifestyle. However, it devastated me, and then so I went up a bit. I haven't had, normally over a weekend we'd have wine or whatever, or a beer. That is stopped completely. So Saturday I had that very long ride, and then I decided I just really felt like having a glass of red wine. I'm not sure if you guys know, but Cape Town is known for its good red wines. So I had a nice aged red wine, and to my surprise I gained another 2.2 pounds the day thereafter. Now, you know, there's a couple of things. I think number one, I ate a hell of a lot more because of the calories that I burned. Second to that, I drank quite a bit of water. I think it was about 7 to 8 liters per day, and obviously there must be muscles muscles developing and that sort of thing. So it must have been lean weight that increased. The other interesting thing is, since Saturday I haven't been on the bike again. It's been raining again, it's been cold and miserable. I've been working out of town, so I've been really busy. and now my weight started going down again. So I'm not saying that we should not train whilst on this diet. I'm just saying that it went down again. So maybe I hit a plateau, and I stood still for a while, and then we had some water retention, my body going through this training shock, and obviously when I trained so hard, I ate a lot. I didn't have too many stools. Sorry for that info, I know it's too much, but I don't go to the toilet that often, so I think my body just held back, and since then it's been, things changed again. So I think it will be some time until we've got you know, my body gets used to it. So now it's raining out again, so I'll be doing about 3 times a week on the indoor trainer, which will essentially mean that there will be a slower decline, adaptation to the exercise, and a slow but steady decline in weight again. Funny that Sunday obviously I gained weight again, and then since Monday it started going down again, so my spirit started lifting again, because I just felt that I'm doing so much, I'm doing so well, in my opinion, that how can I be gaining weight? It's not supposed to be like that, and I know it's not supposed to be like that. So I guess like all the other keto dieters are there, low carb, high fat dieters, we tend to I used to give up when I gained weight, but with this is just so easy to carry on, because all the foods that we were programmed all my life not to eat, I'm allowed to eat now. It doesn't feel like a diet. Now that I'm on the road so much again, I used to have this habit of stopping at McDonald's or KFC, or just grab a pie or whatever. That's been difficult to. The other day I went into a convenience store, and I, out of habit, went and bought a meat pie. And I was standing with the thing in my hand, and I said to myself, well, what the hell am I doing? And I gave it back to the lady, and I just, out of pure habit, I couldn't believe that I did that. Anyway, so I gave it back to the lady, and I just couldn't believe it. Other than that, my discipline has been 100%. I haven't had 1 grain of sugar, I haven't had 1 gram of carbs, except for if there's some carbs in some of the foods that we eat, like chorizo. I think there's a very small percentage of carbs in that. Any changes that I can make to step it up, because I believe when you do things differently, your body adapts suddenly, and then the minute you start falling into a habit, your body gets used to that. You've got to step it up again. So things that I can do to step it up is I definitely need to get in a little bit more keto friendly or leafy vegetables to get my stools up, because that's something that doesn't happen. Normally after my 2nd cup of coffee in the morning, I would only go to the bathroom, then I'd wait already, and by that time I've got 2 cups of coffee in. So I try to do it as close as possible after getting up. Another thing is that I've been eating too late at night, because I've had appointments that's gone up until 7 o'clock, 7:30 at night, and then after that I would come home and eat. And let me just check here. And yeah, I mean, eating late at night is an issue for me. But as far as the discipline goes with the diet itself, I'm a new man. I saw that Lou, another low carb, high fat dieter, had 2 days where he carved up, and he felt really bad, and I sort of felt like that, why am I doing this, and that sort of thing. And after seeing his video a couple of minutes ago, I realized that I don't want to be back there. That keto flu was awful. It really felt as if I was sick. I was in a bad mood. I was grumpy, and my family suffers under that, because obviously I try not to let my moods affect them, but you know, if it's like that for 4 or 5 days, it's a joke. Another thing that I did is every sort of once a week I test myself to see if there's any ketones in my urine, and for some strange reason I'm not in ketosis. I'm testing it with my first urine in the morning. I checked on the internet if I'm using it correctly. I found the doctor, according to them I'm using it 100% correct, but for some reason I'm not in ketosis. I am losing weight, however the stick says I'm not in ketosis. Weird, but I'm losing weight. Anyway, if we talk about centimeters, I measure my arms, you'll see that my cycling tan will start returning slightly there, and then on my you can't see my thighs now, but with the sunshine then it will start returning. But anyway, so I measure myself on the cycling lines. I've lost about 1 centimeter around my arm since I've started. And then, so sorry, that was for the last week. I'll just work on the last week for now. And then around my navel, I've lost 1 centimeter again. My hips, I've lost 1 centimeter. My belt line, I've lost 1 centimeter. My hips, I've lost 1 centimeter. My thighs, the one thigh went down with 2 centimeters and the other one with 1 centimeter. I think that's mainly because of the cycling. And then my chest also dropped with 2 centimeters. So the combination between my navel and my chest, I need to get my navel smaller. Well, I need to get this tube, as we refer to it. Yes, I'm so ashamed of this. I need to get that away, and the minute I start getting the V, if I can call it that, where my middle is slightly smaller than my chest, I'll start feeling a bit better about myself. But I mean, my clothes are sitting fine. I've started wearing old clothing again that used to fit me and not anymore. And other than that, I'm positive. I've been losing weight again, so I'm happy with that. I'm into the habit of accepting that weight fluctuates. That doesn't bother me anymore. And that's really the long and the short of it. So yeah, that's it. Next update will be next week, Monday, on the 7th of July, and I'll be reporting some good results again, because I know from my side I won't fail. And that's it. Just one more thing. I've started taking coconut. I can actually show you what it looks like. I found a very I don't want to call it a cheaper brand, but I'm not sure if you can see this. However, I'm using this, and then I take some whey protein and I mix it up with some of this. I melt this in hot full cream milk, and I take about almost a tablespoon of coconut oil, and then I melt it in, then I mix it with whey isolate protein powder, and I mix that up, and it's a little bit hideous to drink because it's so thick, and then I just have that before training, and I'll tell you that it just gives me energy. And obviously I've become a little bit more fit and that sort of thing, but I can feel that the lactic acid buildup isn't that quick, and there's a little bit more endurance. I just feel better when I take in fat, because that's a primary source of energy now, and that's it. But I mean, I feel great. I feel energized. Since I've been training, sorry, just one last thing. Since I've been training been so hard, normally when I train really hard, I get restless leg syndrome, and it was so bad that Friday night I couldn't sleep. Saturday, Sunday was the worst. I just couldn't sleep. I went and got some stuff over, at the pharmacy, and it didn't work. So Monday morning, I asked my wife to go to the doctor and just get me a script for proper scheduled medication to get this. So I've been sleeping well again, and I'll tell you that having restless legs, I'm not sure if you guys suffer from that, but yes, it's bad. I'll tell you that normally it carries on for about an hour or two, and then I would fall asleep. But now Sunday night was so bad and Saturday night, but Sunday was the worst. It was so bad. I think I only slept 2 hours, and it was so bad. But nonetheless, I've got medication now. My blood pressure is so much better. My sugar is stable. It's unbelievable. I'm not even training with any what do you call it, energy drinks and that sort of thing. Just plain water. I did a 4.5 hour ride with only water. And when I got back, I had some protein, and it was an hour or two later, and I was completely recovered. So yes, that's it. That's me for this week. Thanks for keeping an eye on me and making me feel that I'm reporting back to someone. I never thought that it would be so easy to keep this going. I was always scared to make videos and post them on YouTube because I knew that I was going to fail at some point. But now it's not like that. I just know that this is a success story. Slowly but surely I will get to where I need to be, and I'm looking forward to it. So thanks guys. See you next week. God bless.